The Vice-Chancellor of Ondo State University of Medical Sciences, Professor Adeshegun Fatusi, has declared air on the increments made on the institution fee. The Vice-Chancellor, who spoke exclusively with KAFTAN TV reporter Temitope Adedeji in his office, said the university cannot compromise the standard and quality is known for. Do take a listen.
Democratic Party PDP in Ondo State has criticized the hike in tuition fee of the State University of Medical Sciences in Ondo City. Meanwhile, in an exclusive interview with KAFTAN TV reporter on the rationale behind the decision by the management of the school, the Vice-Chancellor of the university, Professor Adeshegun Fatusi, explained that the university only increased the tuition fee on fresh students of the institution, saying it is meant to take care of some facilities. The Vice-Chancellor, who emphasized that the cost of acquiring medical equipment these days and the exchange rate in our country contributed to the new development, which the increment will wholly be applicable to the new and fresh students.
The fees we're talking about and that people are talking about has to do with those who are just trying to come to the university. When it comes to those in the university, like we did explain to parents, we had a meeting with parents about 2 weeks ago, where we explained that we are essentially not going to increase school fees for those already in school, because we are also conscious about the challenge in Nigeria. But on the other hand, we also know that what Naira is, what the value of a Naira yesterday is not the same today. We also understand inflation rates. Inflation rate in this country today is probably about 16% or thereabouts, if not higher. And we said to them, because your children are here already, we would try to minimize any increase. And whatever we do, we are not even going to hit the inflation rate, which will have been what you would think would be our adjustment factor. You need to train people using equipment and material. And for us, one of the things we vow never to do is that we will not compromise the quality of education.
While reacting, the publicity director of the People's Democratic Party, Leye Igbagbo, said that the state government and the authority of the institution have no justification whatsoever to have increased the tuition fee. Leye Igbagbo said the state government should have made education its priority, since the state is known for it throughout the world. He said the action of the government is targeted at the poor masses.
What we're saying is that the hike is astronomical and anti-people. It's anti-education. Because for one, Ondo State as a social state prides on education. And I'm sure that even Southwest, we benefited from free education that was brought about by somebody. And today we are able to meet and compete favorably with our people all over the world. So we do not expect anybody to tamper, negatively with education system in Ondo State.
Also speaking in the same vein, a student, Ayodeji Franklin, said the hike could be frustrating, mostly when things are not convenient for students and parents in paying such huge, since they are still struggling to keep both ends meet. He later suggested reduction in the hike.
About the tuition hike, I will want to say that it's generally not a pleasant experience. And speaking from the perspective of the students, it's not a convenient thing to have the tuition fee increased at a time like this. We are all craving to have a better Nigeria, having to go through the stress of struggling to pay fees of ourselves or from the perspective of our parents too. It's really not a pleasant experience to have it increased at a time like this. Government should think about it again. If there is a way they can get to bring it down, so we can have at least a large number of people go back to school.
Also, a parent, Mr. Shegun, said the parents of this institution are working in big places. He pleaded that the government and the authority have to reduce the tuition fee.
The increment is too much, because people that their children are there. Some of them are farmers. They are not working in a big area. They are still managing for their children to be a medical doctor so that they will be enjoying them. But please, let the authority reduce the money.
Meanwhile, the Vice-Chancellor had earlier urged parents to join hands in funding education since government alone cannot do it. He said further that the institution will not compromise the standard that is known for under any disguise. From Akure, Temitope Adedeji reporting for KAFTAN TV News.